Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Slam. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Easy. Mark is a 15. Check mark 15. Quit talking about it and bring it. Watch.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm going back to you.
Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Yellow. Hey, we got to get this stop here. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes being chased out left. And now he's going to use... And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
They've got his man complete. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They go play fake. Mahomes steps away. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The first carry now. This is Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the eye.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Chiefs, nothing.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's make these babies play. 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow.
50, Mike 50.
Don't let him breathe.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Check.
Hey, Ripley.
Check three. Hatchet.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all, and the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close, and close quickly.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And going deep for Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go.
Attack!
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. He was looking for Watkins that time.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
Check 3.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
43! 15!
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This is caught by Williams. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the sack on first down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Mahomes to throw once more. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 27.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They run it again with Williams. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Check 66. Fully high.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded just inside the 30. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception
and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 42 yards. Off the draw, here's Williams. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, Mahomes. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touch.